Over 58 million people on this planet have already made it to millionaire status. That's 58 million reasons you can't say it's impossible. There isn't just one path to a million. There are dozens. Some are slow, some are risky, but 6 of them show up over and over again. And that's what we're unlocking today. Welcome to Fast Lane, your fast track to financial freedom and lasting success. These aren't get-rich-quick tricks. They're real strategies used by real millionaires. Let's break down the 6 ways to make your first million and figure out which one's going to be yours. 1. Become an influencer. Interesting start, we know. Most people mistake content creators with influencers, when in reality they're 2 different categories. Content creators focus on the content itself, honing their craft. Influencers focus on their personal brand and visibility. It's much easier to make money as an influencer than it is from being a content creator. Just to give you an idea, people like Cristiano Ronaldo, The Rock, or Selena Gomez can charge around $2 million for a single sponsored Instagram post, according to marketing analysts. Let's say you're not already rich and well-established. An account with 500,000 to 1 million followers and engagement anywhere between 3 to 5% and a good track record of working with brands? Well, you could charge around $100,000 for a sponsored post. And if you're also in a good niche like beauty, fitness, luxury, or tech, those numbers can go up even higher. 2. Buy and flip. Find something you can purchase and sell it to someone who's happy to pay more. This buy, flip, repeat strategy has taken many forms throughout the years, and we're always excited to see it evolve depending on how the culture is changing. People do this in different markets: buying, fixing, flipping cars, houses, antiques. It's all about understanding how much some people are willing to pay for something and getting that something for less. So what are you flipping right now to reach your first million? Drop it in the comments. We'll give you some pointers. 3. Save and invest aggressively. Albert Einstein called it the 8th wonder of the world: compound interest. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. If you understand money and investment funds, you know that a 7% annual return is easily doable. If you can save 10% of your yearly income, let's say you earn $50,000 a year, it'll take you 40 years to get $1 million saved. But who wants to be a millionaire when they're old? That's not the fast lane way. You should try to increase all 3 of the most important variables. 1. The amount of money you earn. 2. The amount of money you're able to put aside. And 3. The return on your investment. The first 2 depend on your own choice. The third one, on the other hand, is pretty straightforward. For example, the first thing we should do is take the money out of a 7% mutual fund and put it into an index fund like the S&P 500. For those of you who don't know, the S&P 500 is a fund made up of the top 500 companies in the US. For the past 90 years, the S&P 500 has generated an average of 10% yearly returns. 4. Real estate, the millionaire's launchpad. We couldn't make a list like this and not include real estate. Real estate has made more millionaires than any other industry, and it's not even close. Over 90% of millionaires got there through real estate. You put 20% down on a property, say that's $60,000 on a $300,000 home, the bank covers the rest, and your tenant covers the mortgage. Fast forward 5 years, and that house is worth $400,000. You've now gained $100,000 in equity, plus you collected rent every single month. Now imagine you repeat that just 5 times over the next 10 years. You're sitting on over $1 million in net worth. It's one of the only ways to make money while you sleep, literally. 5. Start a service-based business. Service businesses are where the margins can really shine. No expensive inventory, no warehouses, just you or a small team offering skills or expertise people need. Cleaning, landscaping, tutoring, social media management, bookkeeping. The list is endless. Your startup costs are almost nothing. Most times it's just your time and a laptop. Say you start a digital marketing agency. You land 5 clients at $2,000 a month. That's $10,000 a month, or $120,000 a year, with barely any overhead. The average service-based business runs at 50 to 80% profit. Compare that to retail businesses that scrape by on 10 to 20%. It's a no-brainer. 6. License, create, or own intellectual property. This one's slept on, but it's how the rich play the game. You create something once and get paid for it over and over again. That's intellectual property. Books, music, software, patents, even courses, they all fall under this umbrella. You write a book. It sells 10,000 copies at $20 each. You've just made $200,000. And the book keeps selling while you sleep. Or better, you write a theme song and it gets used in 100 YouTube videos. Every time those videos get played, you get paid. If you invent a product and patent it, you can license it to companies and they'll pay you royalties just to use your idea. Some inventors make millions a year without ever building a factory. None of this happens by accident. It's about knowing the game, making smart moves, and putting in the work. Whether you choose to become an influencer, flip stuff for profit, invest aggressively, or own intellectual property, it's all about playing your cards right and staying consistent. So what's your move? Drop a comment, share your plan, and let's keep this hustle going.